feast brings together young people from different faiths to dialogue together, and as a result of that dialogue and building of friendships and relationships, those young people are then supported as they go back into their own communities to make a difference. A number of organisations over several years have been aware that working with young people across faith communities is an important thing that we need to be engaging with, and we were aware of the groundbreaking work that the feast were involved in Birmingham, and it seemed natural to explore whether this was something that we could bring up here to support our work, and it proved that that was definitely the case.
I think interfaith work is really, really important. First of all, because faith is a strong sense of identity for people. I think we can't ignore that. But secondly, I think because of the current context that we live in, lots of challenges, and I think any project or group that is working towards something that is positive and constructive, that brings people of different faiths together, can only be something positive for a local community or neighbourhood.
Bradford is a very Muslim, Asian dominated city, so being a British white Christian is often quite difficult because you feel like a minority.
When you've got a mixed colour family, it's quite different. So when people see us on the street, they don't think it's normal. Well, they just stare, and it kind of puts you off because you just think, well, we're still a family like you, but we might be different colours, but we're not odd.
English people and Asian people don't tend to mix very much, and they'll stay where they feel comfortable in their comfort zone.
Society is very good at keeping people in different communities and never interacting with one another, and we're here to create something totally different, and we have an amazing opportunity to get people of a different faith together and become friends.
I've been to 2 events with the feast. I've done a bike ride from Bingley to Malham and a paintballing trip.
We went camping and we built tents together, and then we had a chat and we got to know each other more better, and this helps me to connect with other people.
The idea and the aim for each of these days is that young people come and meet someone of a different faith, but not only meet them but encounter what they believe and leave thinking, actually I respect them for what they believe.
We talk about different religions and what's the same.
You find out more about each other and you speak more, and then you realise that just because you've got a different religion doesn't mean you're fully different.
Going to the feast encouraged me to pray more.
I feel more natural and more comfortable around those people just because of being able to spend more time with them. It means that we can share views on things that things that are different and things that are similar, and then that just helps us bond more easily and become friends.
I think the feast has provided the glue for a number of organisations to come together across Bradford and Keighley. The principles that the feast work with were very easy for us to integrate into what we're already doing, and therefore the fit was brilliant.
I like to see young people who are giving back and contributing to their local neighbourhoods and communities. I'd like to see young people who confidently interact with people of different faiths and backgrounds. And I'd like to see young people who are able to work together.
I believe that people look into what we do and actually see that young people's lives are being changed, and there is an appeal to that, and they affect their families and their families affect their communities, and that's what we're all about. We're about affecting communities for the better.
We have one worker for the feast here in Bradford and Keighley, and we would love to employ more people to build that strong team dynamic so that the feast can have a further impact, a greater impact across the communities that we work in.